In this session, I'll once again demonstrate how you can use ChatGPT as a brainstorming tool, similar to what we did at the beginning of this module. This time, I'll upload a screenshot of the finished scene we just created with the animation pane visible. The idea is to test how well ChatGPT can interpret a visual input and generate a relevant script. From this image, we'll ask ChatGPT to write a short speech for our avatar based on the scene and animation flow, essentially seeing how well it can respond to visual cues and turn them into a compelling narrative. After that, I'll introduce ChatGPT's built-in AI voice feature, which allows us to listen to a spoken version of the script, no external tools required. This is especially helpful when you want to quickly test tone, pacing, or delivery before finalizing your voiceover with an external tool. For those of you who want to create your own custom script, feel free to either upload a screenshot yourself, use the one provided in the course materials, or even use the script ChatGPT generates in this session as a starting point. As a quick disclaimer, the final script I used for the completed animation is not the one generated here. The animations in the next session are specifically timed to match that finalized script and voiceover. So if you decide to create your own version, just be aware that you may need to retime or adjust your animations to fit your new audio voiceover. Also, it's worth noting that the voice you're hearing in the final product, the one you're hearing now, is not a free voice. While VoiceMaker.in does offer a free tier, some premium voices require a paid account. After using ChatGPT to generate a script, we will have a look on how to use VoiceMaker.in to generate an AI voice track. Furthermore, I'll also show you how you can use ChatGPT to merge multiple audio files into a single seamless clip. Let's get started. First off, I uploaded the screenshot and used the following prompt. Can you use this picture to create a speech script for the avatar bear? I want him to walk across the screen and talk a little bit about what's going on. Use the slide, objects, and animations as inspiration. I want the speech to be about 20 seconds long. Once submitted, ChatGPT generated a response. If you click the small speaker icon labeled Read Aloud, you can listen to the output directly through ChatGPT's built-in voice feature. Let's listen to the output.
Sure. Here's a 20-second speech script for the bear character, inspired by what's happening in the slide and the animation pane. The bear will walk from the rainy scene into the sunny one, narrating the transition as part of a short nature-themed educational moment. As the bear starts walking through the rain. Hi there, friends. I'm out on an adventure today, exploring how weather changes the world around us. Right now, I'm in the middle of a rainy forest. Look at those clouds pouring down. Plants love this kind of weather because it helps them grow. He continues walking toward the right side, where the scene becomes sunny. But when the rain stops and the sun comes out, like over here, the whole landscape transforms. The sky clears, the birds come out, and everything warms up. That's nature's way of balancing things. Pretty cool, right? The bear stops in the sunshine and looks around. Whether it's raining or sunny, there's always something amazing to discover out here. Keep your eyes open. You never know what you'll see next. Would you like me to help with syncing the speech to the animation timing or adding subtitle text?
So, without giving ChatGPT anything more than a basic prompt and a screenshot, it managed to pick up on quite a lot. Just from the image alone, it correctly detected that it was raining, that the sun would appear, the flower would grow, and the bird would come flying in. That's honestly pretty impressive, especially considering there was no extra context provided. It really shows how well ChatGPT can interpret visual elements. Although ChatGPT did a solid job understanding the scene, it didn't quite nail the timing. What was supposed to be a 20-second speech turned into 3 uneven chunks, roughly 15 seconds, another 15, and then a quick 5-second follow-up. But let's not worry too much about that for now. Instead, let's head over to voicemaker.in and test out how their free AI voices stack up against ChatGPT's built-in voice. It's a good chance to hear the differences in tone, pacing, and quality. If you want to follow along, you can use the same prompt provided in the course material. For this demonstration, I'll just stick to the first 15 seconds of the sample script. Let's try it out. Go to voicemaker.in, paste the script into the text box. Just make sure it's under 250 characters if you're using the free version. Once your text is in, simply click Convert to Speech and take a listen.
Ider, friends. I'm out on an adventure today, exploring how weather changes the world around us. Right now, I'm in the middle of a rainy forest. Look at those clouds pouring down. Plants love this kind of weather because it helps them grow.
Here I'm using Thomas, described as a smooth, deep male voice. Personally, I think he sounds a little robotic compared to the voice you're hearing now, or even the one generated by ChatGPT's built-in AI voice. You can download the voice by the file by clicking the download button just beneath the Convert to Speech section. If you want to explore other voices, click Change at the top. You'll be able to choose from different genders, ages, and accents. If you pick Ariana, she's described as having a sassy and husky tone. You will get an error saying you've reached the character limit. That's because some of the premium voices use more processing power, or tokens, and are only available for pro users. To avoid this, go back and choose one of the default voices. Those are free and don't count against any special limits. You can preview any voice before selecting it by hitting play next to the name.
Good afternoon. I am capable of reading any text that you type here. For example, here is a quote from the Game of Thrones series.
Let's try Joanna and see how she sounds.
Hi there, friends. I'm out on an adventure today, exploring how weather changes the world around us. Right now, I'm in the middle of a rainy forest. Look at those clouds pouring down. Plants love this kind of weather because it helps them grow.
She sounds even more robotic to me, and her pacing feels a bit off. Fortunately, those issues can be adjusted using the voice speed, volume, and pitch controls. Though personally, I find that the paid voices tend to sound much cleaner and more natural right out of the box, without needing much tweaking. If you upgrade to the premium version, you'll also get more advanced options like custom pronunciation. This can be helpful when the AI mispronounces words or stresses the wrong syllables. In some cases, you can trick the voice into reading a word differently by inserting an extra letter or altering the spelling slightly, forcing it to sound more natural. But this is just a quick overview of voicemaker.in, and I won't go any deeper into these features for now. That said, feel free to explore and experiment on your own if you want to create a more personalized voice for your project. There's a lot of potential in tweaking and fine-tuning the output to match your style. Moving on to the last thing in this session, I want to show you a neat trick you can use ChatGPT for. As you now know, the free version of voicemaker.in has a 250 character limit, which often means your speech gets split into multiple sound files. But let's say you want to use those files as one continuous voiceover in PowerPoint. You'd need to merge them into a single audio file. I'm sure there are plenty of tools online that can do this for you. But here's something cool. You can upload both MP3 files directly into ChatGPT, as I did here, and simply ask it to merge them, even adding a 1-second pause between them if you'd like. ChatGPT will then generate a Python script in the background to merge your two MP3 files. And once it's done, it provides you with a download link for the combined audio file. One small thing to keep in mind. I've noticed that if you try this multiple times within the same conversation, it can occasionally bug out or stop working properly. If that happens, the simple fix is to just start a new conversation and do the merge from scratch each time. For the project I'm working on, I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro 2025. I mention this because, as a video editor, it exports in MP4 format. But if I only need the audio from the video, I'll need to convert it to MP3. You can actually ask ChatGPT to do that for you. Just upload the MP4 file directly and request an MP3 conversion. ChatGPT will handle the rest by running a Python script in the background and provide you with a downloadable MP3 file, clean, fast, and without the need to jump between external apps or re-import into Adobe Media Encoder. All done for now. In the next session, we'll wrap up our scene, finalize the animations, sync the AI voice, and bring everything together into a polished final product.